Hey guys, welcome to another Prize Picks video. I am JB and I'm going to give you guys 5 official plays that you could play today. If you are new, hello. If you would like, subscribe, comment at the end if you had enjoyed what you saw. I would greatly appreciate it. I usually, when I start these videos off, like to go over the picks I give out the previous day. I gave out 4 picks initially, but DeJounte Murray ended up getting ruled out, and I was busy that morning, so I wasn't able to get you guys another official play, and I apologize about that. But the 2 out of the 3 ended up hitting, Jordan Poole and Karl Towns. I did give out some extra plays in the YouTube comments, and these are the ones that I ended up choosing from those. Sadly, that game ended up blowing out, and none of those guys ended up hitting. That's just how it goes. But if you are new, I do give you guys the 4 or 5 official plays depending on the day, and then I'll throw extra plays in the YouTube comments just as the day goes on, just because props come out and you know how that goes. But D'Angelo Russell over 6.5 assists ended up hitting, and then the Joel Embiid over 12.5 rebounds ended up hitting once you knew he got rolled in, because they ended up rolling him in like an hour before the game started, or it might have been sooner than that, or later than that, I mean. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into the picks for today. I wanted to get you guys these picks before the lines change. So the first one I want to give you guys is Tyus Jones assist. This guy has been in so many blowouts, but he seems to always get there. If we look at his past games, you can see that he's only played 36 minutes in just one game recently, and that was only because they finally were able to stay close and he got his 6 assists. But here, 26 minutes, blowout, 29, blowout, 25, blowout, and he's still almost getting there, or at least almost in this game. But as he's been a starter for Ja Morant, or since he's been a starter for Ja Morant, he's been clearing this except for that one game in which it was a blowout. So I really do feel confident in this line just because it's so low right now. And then even on the defense by position chart, um, the Utah Jazz are giving up about 8 assists a game anyway. So I feel like he should have no problem getting those 6 assists because he's usually at 6.5. So I really do feel like we're getting a discount. So hop on that while you can. Now the first one, you guys know me if you've been following me at all, is I gotta go back to Joel Embiid first half fantasy. It's even lower than it was last time we took it. And the thing is this game has the possibility of blowing out. It's at 11.5 spread. So if you're brave and you think this game can stay close, then go ahead and go with that full. But I'm gonna try to be a little bit safer, especially if I'm giving these picks out to you all. If we look at the fantasy here, though, I was looking at this earlier, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Indiana is already giving up the 8th most fantasy points to centers, and we're talking about Embiid here. So I just think that's a smash play all on its own. You don't really have to put too much thought about it. The only thing that could go wrong for him is if Harden decides to take over, which is always a possibility. But I think Embiid is trying to get that MVP, so I think he will try to make sure he keeps dominating. The next one is Tomas Satoransky over assists. This guy has been killing it every time, and it's just not much to think about. The only problem with him that some people I was looking at is I think his minutes have been cut short because of the blowouts, or it might have been foul trouble. I'm not sure. But these were both tough defenses, Boston and Dallas. Those are really tough defenses, and he's still getting there in limited minutes. So if he gets anything to what he should be, he's going to be getting 13, 10, 7, and I'm very surprised that it's at 6.5 still. So I want you guys to really hop on this before it gets raised to 7. Anyway, we'll go to the fourth one. It's going to be Giannis rebounds. This guy is a beast when it comes to rebounding, especially against the Bulls. If we go pull him up here, we can see he's averaging 15 rebounds against the Bulls. And if we pull up the defense by position, we can see that he plays the power forward position, and the Bulls give up the third most in the league to that position. So I feel like he is in a smash spot right now, and there's not really much to think about. Alright. The fifth pick I want to give you guys is going to be, if I can find him, it's going to be Khris Middleton, assists. He is a disher. Not many people like to think about it or think about him like that, but whenever I see his assist prop, I always like to go to it, and PrizePicks usually does not give us his assist prop, but if you're looking at the 2 times he's played, he's averaging 6.5 assists. And we can specifically look at these games. So they just played last month, and he got 7 assists. And then the very first time they played, he got 6 assists. So I feel like it's a safe pick. I mean, at the very least, he's going to push. This is a fast-paced game. What's the spread on this thing? It's a 234 5-point spread. So this game should stay nice and close. He should be dishing it to Giannis. He should be getting those assists. So those are going to be my 5 picks for you guys. I will throw some extra bonus ones into the comments as the day goes on. I know a lot of you guys have been actually using them and are asking me for them and are excited for when I put them in there, and I really do appreciate you guys interacting with the video and giving me feedback on things you guys actually want from me. I guess on that note, I should probably give you guys my confidence level of the props, because I know someone asked me about that before. So if I was going to go my confidence level, I would say it would go Giannis rebounds are probably my favorite, and then Theis assists, Tomas, and then Joel Embiid. Only because Joel Embiid's first half, I put him last, just because if something happens in that first half, you don't have the rest of the game to make up for it. He has to have a good first half, but and then Khris Middleton would be the last one. So that's the order of my level of confidence. Make sure you guys are mixing and matching if you guys are trying to make that profit on a daily basis. I know some of you maybe are only into making 4 powers, but if you are trying to make money on a daily basis and keep the grind going, just make sure that you're not putting all your money into one basket, and play smart and have some kind of strategy. Today's going to be a big enough day that you should be able to not play any props that you're not comfortable with. So just keep that in mind. If you are feeling unsure about something, just don't force yourself into anything and go with your gut. So I'm going to get out of here so I can get you guys these props before PrizePicks decides to raise